Greetings, adventurers. It's I, Paul Garbanzo, your dungeon master for the Sunday SideQuest. This week, we follow the adventures of Jan, a member of the committee. That's all caps. And playing Jan this week is Margret. Hi, Margret.
Oh, hey. Just ready to Jan it up tonight.
We're so thrilled to have you back. It's going to be great. I cannot wait. Oh, yes, that's right.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm jammed up.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Where's your clipboard? Where's your
clipboard? I don't know. Where is my
Ah!
clipboard? It's always ready to strike.
That's awesome. So before we start the game, I just wanted to, well, first of all, I just want to say hi. How's it going?
Hi, it is going all right. We are continuing to weather the storm of figuring out what to do with ourselves in our sort of working, sort of not life at the moment. Right. So we are training. We have a new member, new-ish. As of the beginning of 2020, we have a new large named Ari.
Yeah.
So, he's super cool. He's very funny, and we're just working on building all the strength it takes to do acrobatics and all the little, little and timing and details.
Working, I mean, and again, it's not just the physical skill; it's the comedy and the timing of your show, which is fantastic as always. You have always such a tight show. So,
Thanks. It's been very fun. We definitely have didn't take into account our previous large, Jimmy, when he joined the show, it was so different. It was a completely different show. And the three of us, Cameron and Jimmy and I, worked together for a decade, just about 10 years. And the skill level that we're asking Ari to come into is just much higher than it was before. So that's been a really fun learning curve for all three of us to go. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's great. And and I've said this before many times, is that it's like we're not we're working. We've developed, but we're not working.
And do you feel like you are busier now than you will ever have been?
Oh yeah. It's like learning all of the new skills is like paying the dues for the thing you did 25 years ago that you're like, all right, now I'm here, we're set, we're good. Now I'm doing that all over again. Plus, I'm also doing the other things that I was doing before. It's crazy.
Yeah, It's wild. It is. Oh my gosh. It is amazing, the rare opportunity like that we had way back in September, October to do the Pennsylvania show.
Yeah.
It just was it felt so light and easy to do the thing we're good at. That it was such a breath of fresh air, other than constantly sort of reinventing the wheel right now.
Absolutely. Well, fortunately, we're good at comedy and improv, and that's pretty much what this is all about.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you that may not have seen this episode, we were back in October or September. Wait, I can't remember now. Anyway,
way back
ago. And Jan was with the party, joined in, and attempted to retrieve a certain artifact that the party was actually, unbeknownst, tracking down themselves. Things happened. Someone got stabbed in the back. Yes, that was Jan stabbing Archimedes in the back. And then Archimedes blasted you into the portal that shot you into some sort of realm. No one knew where it went. And now we're going to find out just where you are. Spoiler alert, the astral realm, everyone. The answer is the astral realm. So let's get this show rolling. What do you say, everybody? Let's do it. As I try to find where did my video, the opening credits? Opening credits!
Oh, for cutes!
You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggly-dum-da-doo-da-terrio-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before? Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie, da, 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 da. Lie, da, 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 da. Lie, da, 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
Woo! I love that song. That was Two Barred Party, by the way. So Arthur Rowan is on our show kind of regularly. So he thankfully let us use some of his music.
Yeah,
Wow.
wonderful. He's excellent.
Oh yeah, love him.
Oh,
Great
hey, hi there. How are ya?
Well, Jan, let's get back to the situation. There you are. The last thing you remember was being shot, I believe, by a cannon that the artificer, Archimedes, fired at you while in some sort of ancient temple that had been buried in lava, etc., etc.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
it's like...
recall, they were being a bunch of boners.
I do believe. So, blam, you get shot into the astral realm. Well, you go through the portal, and you are now zooming through space and perhaps time. You've never been personally to the astral realm. You have heard about it. Oh, sure, you've heard stories about it. There's no up, there's no down, there's stars that you never get to. You can sometimes travel through magical streams. Weird monsters eat your brains. All sorts of stories.
Goodness.
Sure. Yeah. And there you are. And by the way, zooming by you at possibly 3 times the speed of sound is the chalice that was also thrown into the portal.
Oh.
Yeah. And just...
Oh, I gotta get that.
And as you're like, what? Because you still feel like you're falling. You're just falling through space. That's when my like purple background is just woo. And you see like Aurora Borealis off in the distance. It's like, ooh, it's kind of pretty actually. And then you also see that book that goes with the chalice, moving at a much slower speed. And yes, there was a telephone booth. Sorry, this is the yep.
Was that just the sound of the chalice flying by really fast?
Yes.
So weird.
And so you see the book shooting off, and that's when you can tell that this sort of Aurora Borealis sort of thing that you can see is actually more like a stream. It's a little bit, it's more yellow than say your average Aurora Borealis, which tends to be a little bit greener. This is a little bit more on the lemony side rather than the lime side, or chartreuse. I'm pretty sure is really, if you want to get technical.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that book whirl into the stream with a bit of a splash, which seems odd. There's not a lot of water here.
Yeah.
It's it's space, but not space. Yes. You feel like you're either getting accustomed to how you're falling or you're stopped moving. You're not really sure. It's hard to tell. There is practically no space references. These little dots that you can see off in the distance, little stars. Just maybe they're stars? Who even knows?
Goodness. I mean, it sounds real beautiful. I mean, we've got some pretty stars up the north, but I don't know if I've ever seen something quite like that.
Probably. Yes, they do have the Aurora Borealis up north. Well, you're like, as far as direction goes, it does seem that this stream that kind of crosses your entire vision. You're not there yet, but I don't know. What do you do? It's the only reference mark.
Oh. I mean, gosh, I know that my mission is very important for the city and for the council, and I am a motivated worker. So to me, I mean, bravery seems irrelevant. I don't know which way is up. So I suppose I just got to follow the book right into that weird yellow stream.
All right.
I mean, at least it's pretty.
Yep. All right. So you're once you set your intention upon it, you actually blip there, almost like warp speed, Star Trek kind of, and you're in the stream. And suddenly you're moving fairly rapidly through the stream. And things zip by you. You can't even tell what they are. Bits of rock, moon. You're not really sure. No one knows.
Moving faster than my cousin Lenny with a snowplow.
That's
Now, boy, you can move.
Exactly. And at that moment, you fall, you tumble, you land on some soft grass, and there seems to be a swirling pool at the bottom of what seems to be a hill. You have landed somewhere that there is ground. It seems to be bright grass, bright green grass, and it moves downward to a little pond, and this water is actually shimmering quite brightly, and you can tell that this pool, this pond, is not made of water, but it is made of energy.
Oh, wow. My golly. Shoot. Well, dang, I think I should probably, I gotta go check it out. There might be some good walleye in there. And I don't want to miss a good walleye chance, am I right? Oh, but anywho, I do want to go look in the pond.
All right. You move once again, your feet, as you make your intention towards it, you just kind of move towards it without even walking. You just, and you find yourself immediately standing next to the pond. And also next to this pond is what appears to be a woman.
Oh. Oh goodness. Hey, hi there.
Oh, hi.
Hey, sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
You're
GM Plots here. Nice to meet you.
I don't know. Wait, is it Marinka? Sorry, I had to think about it. My memory is a little weird. I don't.
Okay, I mean it's a beautiful pond. I don't blame you. I get lost in my own thoughts sometimes.
No, I don't. I need to. That pond. I think my boat's in that pond.
Your boat? Oh goodness.
Yes.
All right. What kind of boat do you have?
It's. What kind of boat was it?
Now, Jen, you look at this pond. This pond is, I mean, it's a pool. It's maybe 20 feet in diameter. You're like,
okay.
you're like, there's, unless she's got like a rowboat, like a tiny rowboat, then, meh.
Yeah, not very useful.
No.
You weren't fishing, were you?
No, I was in a fight.
Oh.
And then I think I got shipwrecked. I don't know. I think my boat's at the bottom of the pool though.
Okay, was it like a toy boat situation? What's the last thing you remember?
I was fighting somebody and I was casting spells, I think.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I need my boat back. I know I need my boat back. I'll remember things if I get my boat back.
That sounds good. Sure. I mean, we all get a little forgetful sometimes. So, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, my name's Jan Plotz. I am a city employee, work for the council. So, I think I could just take a second. Maybe I could help you get this boat out there and get you right back on your way. Then get you back to your folks.
That'd be great. I think if I just remember, I know if I get my boat back, I'll remember everything. I know that. I know.
Right. Okay.
I just gotta get it.
I'm throwing out there. I have a clipboard. I mean, if you need some forms filled out, I get you right through city works pretty quickly, but I don't have a whole lot of boat pulling experience. You mentioned you were doing some kind of spells or fighting or something.
Yeah.
You don't suppose you have some kind of spell that could just lift that boat out of there?
No. I don't know. I found this book. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. Wait. Maybe
Jan,
this will
give me
tell
a perception check.
Maybe this will tell me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, solid. All right. I got a solid 2 on my perception.
Oh, geez. Never seen that book before in your life.
Wow. Good job, Jan.
It's funny because it kind of looks like a book you just were supposed to, but probably not. It's just a coincidence.
I don't know. This book doesn't seem to tell me much that I need to know right now. But I'm going to hold on to this.
So I guess we'll just keep on this boat thing, then. Anything? Can I look around and see just if there is anything else around this tiny pond that maybe would lift a boat?
There's just these long grasses, and the more you look at this grass, I mean, when I say it's grass, it may or may not be grass. It feels kind of good, but it has this it's moving a little bit gently. There is no wind, however, but it is kind of moving like it's like a sea anemone sort of thing.
All right. Okay, so when I got here, I did this cool little nifty trick where I just thought about something and then it took me there. So I'm just going to test that out. I just want to go over by some of that grass, and I'm just going to think about that grass and see if I go over there.
You're over there.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Hey, does the same thing happen when you do that? When you Marinka?
I don't know. Let's see. And she focuses.
All right. You move without moving your body. You just. Wow.
Huh.
I
don't even remember getting here.
You are having trouble thinking though, Marinka. And Jan, you definitely moved way faster. You were almost there instantaneously. Marinka kind of just hovered over there.
Oh, that's weird for sure. Oh goodness. All right. Well, okay. I mean, I am more of a negotiator myself, but I think with this kind of fancy move I just learned, it's all about using what you got. I would really love to just zip down to the bottom of this pond and back up, just see if there's a boat under there. All
right. You can't see the bottom. It is this reflective, shiny energy. And you're standing there and you're like, I want to go to the bottom. And you're there. You're in the bottom. And you are surrounded by beaming light energy, and you do see some sort of object near you. You have to make a move to it to grab it if you wanted to, but
yeah, why not? I'm already here.
All right. Give me another perception check, though.
Okay. Which is perfect because remember before I didn't realize I actually have a +6. I have to perception, so that's good for me. Which is perfect because I rolled a 15.
All right.
So it's 621.
So before you move over there, you definitely feel little creatures around you that are with little eyeballs, and they're like, whoop, whoop, whoop. They're like,
Cool. Ooh,
now they haven't done anything to you yet, but it's hard to see them just because of the swirling energy around you. But just letting you know they're there. You make a move.
Yeah, I want to grab this thing that I saw.
All right. You will give me a wisdom check. So basically, add your wisdom bonus to the d20.
Ooh, whoop, whoop. Ooh, a 10 total.
A 10 total. All right. Well, you've grabbed the tail end of this, and you can't really tell what it is, but you've got a hold of it. But it is not moving with that lovely 10 that you rolled.
10. Do you know what? Because Jan is awesome. Jan happens to have a whole bunch of thieves' tools. I've got tools, I've got little lock picks and stuff. Can I do anything with that to try to like finagle this thing?
Sure, you can. You could attempt to do a. Yeah, maybe you can grab a tool and kind of slide it along and see if you can figure out where this thing ends and where it begins. You also at this moment feel like you're not breathing, and if you do breathe in, then you will inhale energy.
Oh, not great.
You're not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So currently you're like, oh, you just realize you're holding your breath. Marinka, your new friend has blipped towards the pond and is in this energy pool.
Oh. Huh.
Just gonna let
she's
that
gonna
go.
she's gonna try and do it too. It might take her longer, but she's gonna try and focus really hard.
All right. So give me a d20.
Okay.
I happen to know what your wisdom is at currently, so
that is an 18 without whatever that is. Nicely
done. You kind of sink into the pool. You're actually moving there pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not very deep, but you just kind of, and you do that thing where like
Oh wait, that's what, oh yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
It's a big bucks. The camera work here in this show is fantastic.
I know, it's huge budget.
All right,
Huge
so
budget.
so Jan, you've got one hand on the back of this thing. You find a little thieves' tool, like a little scraper kind of thing, and you find down the end of it, and you can feel the bottom of it. And whatever is at the bottom feels you. And something cold and hand-like grabs your hand.
Oh, we gotta go. Listen, Jan's a philanthropist and a people person, but she draws the line at being grabbed with cold, dead underwater hands. There are bigger fish to fry at the Friday Fish Fry. So I would love nothing more than to just, if I can, keep hold of this thing and concentrate on zipping right back out of that pool.
All right. Give me a wisdom roll.
Ha-ha! Ooh, 8 total.
Jan,
Jan, are you drunk today?
You're down there. You're not going anywhere. You are trying to wiggle the thing and try to, with one hand, and try to break free of the holding from the other hand. Neither of them work, and you're still holding your breath. Marinka, you like float down.
And am I finally there? am I finally there? Are you stuck? Oh, would I recognize the back end of what she's grabbing?
Perhaps that's your boat, maybe, but it's definitely not the right size.
Yeah. Oh, she's like that. That kind of looks like my. Why is it so small? Huh.
There's also something green grabbing her hand.
All right. She's looking at the boat first, obviously. One track mind. She's gonna try and help free Jan and thus the boat.
All right.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, exactly. How are you trying? What
I mean, I don't know what spell she has because she can't remember. Only that she might be able to do one thing, and I don't know if that's going to help down here.
Are you going to try to cast a spell, or
I'm going to try to cast a spell?
All right, so make a wisdom save. So add your wisdom. Yeah, so just roll d20. This is a wisdom save.
I was like, good sir.
I got you.
That's a 19. I'm blind.
All right. You're like, wait, I do have some spells. I do. I can also.
I got one.
Yes.
And she's just gonna like do something.
Lightning bolt.
There you go.
All right. So let me just give a save for this creature. Oh, a nice 3. I swear to God, it is uncanny. I swear. All right. So you're like, lightning shoots out of your hand. It is the biggest lightning bolt you've ever seen. Jan, you're only a foot away as a humongous lightning bolt that is doubled in size due to the energy blast surrounding it. And it just hits whatever this thing is, shooting it downwards. Jan, give me you can either give me a strength check or a wisdom check.
Goodness. Oh, my strength is not great. But boop up boop. I have the +3 on my wisdom, which gives me a 13.
All right, that is just good enough to be holding this.
It's my boat, but why is it so tiny?
So what happens is you blast a hole through the bottom of whatever this place is, and you're, which somehow, Jan, you realize that this boat was as if there was maybe perhaps a drain at the bottom of said pond, and this boat was jammed into it.
Oh, cool.
And you managed to pull it out. The lightning bolt also blasted through, hitting whatever that thing was, if it was indeed a thing at all. Also managed to clear the drain hole. So giant lightning bolt for the win. However, you are now at the bottom of a pool of energy, which is now shooting through the floor with a full-on jet of energy. You are being sucked in, both of you.
Oh no,
man! Damn! You gotta go.
That did not go like I thought. Okay.
Is she close enough? Can I just grab her and like visionize myself back to the top of the pool?
You can try. It's going to be really hard.
Come on, Jan. No,
the
dice is not on my side.
Can I assist? I'm like, because I want to get out of here too. I mean, I'm
kind of like, and then blam! You both get shot through this portal of energy, sending you in some places. So you're each gonna have to roll a saving throw, which is again a wisdom save.
All right.
Now you didn't. 13.
I'm 13 plus whatever your thing is. 13 plus whatever.
All right.
Middle of the road today.
You did not go through that hole very gracefully. And you get blasted through, and unfortunately, oh my god, you failed your saves. You take, that's 13 damage from full-on energy. Marinka, you're still alive.
Okay.
now, with your boat back, you are now on your full-sized boat.
Oh,
Is some sort of astral boat. It's very nice. It's very nice.
it's my boat. It's nice.
So are we back just floating about the old astral plane now?
25mm scale, by the way. So
Oh. Check out the side planking on that baby.
that's right. Little eyeballs. It's great.
Cool.
You got blasted through. You took some energy damage, some eldritch damage, but now you look back. You're both lying there on the deck of this boat, shooting through the stream of this energy, and you see now that there was a blockage of energy somehow in that astral section, and it cleared the jam, and it is now flowing very nicely, kind of returning to that stream that you are now zooming along on this boat.
Oh, yay! My boat's back. Do I remember anything now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Do I know how I got this?
Yeah, it actually, you were sailing along, it like splashed into the stream.
Yeah.
You went to get it, and like as you reached for it, other creatures reached for it that you didn't see. There was an immense fight, mostly in your brain, and
it was
you were
all mental.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, don't open that book.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I need to take this somewhere because this needs to stay shut. This thing just splashed by as I was on my way by, and this is like no bueno. So I'm just gonna
you know what? Honestly, I couldn't agree more. And boy, are we lucky we found each other, because wouldn't you know that I actually am a specialized, I've had experience with this book before, and I have been sent here to retrieve it, to take it to the museum where it will be under lock and key and studied by only the utmost best scientists that can possibly have it. So honestly, it's very lucky we found each other. I appreciate all your help, and I like your little pirate ship. But to be honest, I think the safest thing would just be for you to let me, a professional, take it back to where it belongs.
This book.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only professional, sweetheart. So I'm going to take it back to my people, and we're going to lock it up and make sure no weirdos get a hold of it, because bad enough it caused enough problems to where all these little thingies floating around were freaking attacking me mentally. So I'm not in the mood for this again. This thing has caused enough trouble in this astral plane. So it's got to go. It's got to go up, up, bye-bye for realsies. No studying, no playing with it, none of that.
Oh yeah.
No playing with it, no opening it, no studying it. It just needs to be buried away.
Is there, so I do have a persuasion. I have a +4 to my persuade. Could I attempt to persuade this nice young lady that I am a reputable woman?
You can attempt it. Yes. It might persuade her to believe that you're more worthy of it, but it wouldn't like absolutely change her mind. But yes, go for it.
You know what? I feel like it's worth a fair try.
Sure.
Jan rolls a 1, so it's time to start people around here.
Dang, Jan.
Okay, well.
The natural 1.
Natural 1. Next logical course of action is to just sneakily stab. Is this all Jan knows?
Persuasion then stab.
So let's give the Jan, why don't you give a little bit of that speech there, because a little bit of the persuasion.
All right. Listen, I know that you're nervous, and that is completely understandable. I mean, I believe you are a professional. I don't know where you came from, but you seem so well put together. And
while you're talking, what ends up happening is like there's a surge of power as the boat like hits a wave of energy. And you're like, and everyone, you know, the conversation ends. And then you're like, F it.
We could go together, but stay.
Now, Sally threw you disadvantaged for the persuasion.
Yeah.
But now it's the attack, and I believe that Blondie here has given you advantage on the attack. So, 2 dice, take the highest.
2 dice, 2 d20s.
2 d20s, take the highest. Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Or d21.
I do have a sneak attack power too. I don't know if that comes in. My highest is a 15. And if it was a sneak attack, ooh, and I get a dub. I attack d20 plus 5.
Right on. So we got Marinka. Why don't you give me a perception check, because that bump of power did throw you off, and you might have been looking around just at that moment
to make sure.
Yeah. So if you fail this roll, then Jan is going to get the jump on you. That looks like a fail.
That's your face.
I would like to say that's a 1, good sir. That was a 1.
All right. So as the boat kind of catches this wave and drops back down, you're like, and you kind of look around and look at your rigging just to make sure things are still good. And Jan takes this moment to absolutely stab you in the kidney. Roll some damage.
Jan.
What? She's just like, oh,
sorry.
Did you just stab me?
You got Jan. I'm sorry. I'm
much-
sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. So sorry. Oh, sorry. So
Why
sorry.
don't you roll me some damage there, Jan?
Sorry, what?
Roll some damage.
I rolled some damage.
Because of that one, I'm gonna give you the backstab, because she just failed so badly, looking around, making sure that her ship was okay. Boom.
Okay, it's gonna be rough. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I'm at a 8 on 10, 16. I'm at 20 total.
Oh,
That sounds
all
like
right.
a lot.
That's a good amount.
That was a D8
Marinka, you're
plus 2 plus 3d6
yeah,
for sneak attack.
and your
Sorry.
your regular attack die, so you add that in there. Plus your plus 5. Yeah, okay. Right.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
So sorry. I'm sorry about that. Tell your folks I said hi though.
Marinka, you have about 8 hit points left. You could try to lightning bolt again, maybe.
I'm gonna attempt to lightning bolt her out of just
Cool.
rage.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Jan's having a rough go of it.
Because I got stabbed.
Sloppy.
You're like, I can't believe it is
I
dead.
can't believe you just stabbed me. And I'm like, what? Awesome. That's a 5.
Well, poor Jan.
You're like, you actually like, oh, the astral realm is definitely messing with your powers, and you get like an arc of electricity between the two, and you're like, oh, that's not good.
No.
Jan, it's your go.
Oh, I mean, goodness, I really like this boat, and I did take small engines in high school, so I think I'm gonna have to.
Oh, Reverend Tommy is throwing down an auto fail for your first attack. Do you get 1 or 2 attacks per round at your level? I think you just get the 1.
I am a level 5. I think I just get 1 and a
Yeah.
bonus action.
All right.
Goodness.
What do you do with this bonus action?
Oh my goodness. I think I have a thing where I can turn.
You can disengage.
I can disengage. I can run. I have a cunning action, so I can disengage and get away. I also have lucky, so I can re-roll, but I don't know if that counts for other people's rolls.
No, no, just
Cool.
yours. All right.
All right.
You disengage and then run around the boat, I guess. Like
like a cartoon.
And Marinka's just like
we're just opening doors and running through hallways.
You literally stabbed me for a book.
I really did. And you know what really sucks? I would do it again. Poor Jan. What? Okay. Can I? This is horrible.
I mean, you could grab the book. I
mean, I'm bleeding out probably.
Yeah. Here's what I would want to do, because now I know what it feels like to be kicked, and I think probably she could live through it. I did. So I just want to grab that book and kick her over the side of the boat like a Jan would do.
All right.
Kick me off the boat.
Sorry, so sorry. Again,
So grab the book and yeah, so just give me a roll there. Let's see what we got.
All right.
See if anybody's willing to
7? No, Jan.
so you're wrestling over the book. And this is the longest death scene ever.
Is this really? We really are.
Just kill me! No.
Right. So the boat is now kind of turning because nobody's guiding this boat. And energy splashes over the side, and everybody give me a save. This is a dexterity save. What did you do, Marie? What did you do? That is not your happy die roll. All right. I'm going to roll, and yeah, I'm going to say that. What did you get, Jan?
I got a 12.
All right. That is good enough to not be knocked prone. Maringa, however, gets knocked onto the ground. Give me another save there, Maringa, for holding on to that book.
That's a 10.
That is not gonna do it. The book shoots across the deck on a little skittering across on a little pool of energy.
She's like, what? Ow.
Jan, what do? There's the book. There's her.
You know what? I think she's. God dang, Jan has gotten so dark. Jan, listen, I'm gonna let the good sea do its work and either throw this girl overboard for me or just I hope she bleeds out, because my main mission is to get that book. So I'm gonna skitter myself over just to try to grab onto that book.
All right. I will say that the boat being small enough, you can interact with the object. It's close enough. You can grab the book. And because you're not prone, you could make the Astral dog.
Release the hounds.
You could make the attack there and just kick her off the side of the boat there.
Okay. Yeah, over there.
Yeah.
I want to go over by the side of the boat and just give her a good right off the side of the boat.
Go for it.
This, little do you know, this clipboard is actually made of solid titanium. It's got a +2 to damage, and it really goes for it.
On that edge too, man. Swank. All right.
I rolled for something if you need it.
Yep.
Got it. I got that. +2 is a 10.
Somebody roll something good here, people.
I know, we're so middle of the road. Let's get dramatic.
I know, right?
Rerolling it.
They are.
It was a 3. I rerolled it for a 3.
Auto fail. I mean,
I auto failed. I failed myself with that 10 roll.
Yep.
You go over the boat. No, you go over the boat.
No, you go over.
The boat, I just wanted you to go over the boat.
All right, Jan, you have the book. Once again, the waves crash over the boat, which is now sort of not moving right. Everybody roll me another dexterity save.
Come on, dice.
I'm so glad my bad dice are on this game and not.
I know, man. We are at, what do I got?
That's a 7.
I got a +5. Hey, that's actually turns out to be really, really good.
Y'all let me die.
That's okay because I just saw my dexterity saving throw has a +5, which puts me at an 18.
All right, so you're both still on the boat.
Okay.
Jan, you have the book. Marinka, you are on the boat.
Can I try to run at her to tackle her off the boat?
Sure.
Okay.
If I can't have this boat, no one will.
Nobody. Really?
You're not rolling well at all, are you?
No, I got a 16 on that one.
We really are. We are the end of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. We're like,
We really are.
All right, so Jan, this is your chance. So this is a grapple because you're trying to like grab her and knock her off the boat. So you've got to get crit fail to tackle. Oh, all right. Well.
Thank you, Solani, for coming through for the clutch.
Crit fail's gonna beat that. So with a beautiful one, basically, Jan, you're standing there and the boat is tilting. It's tilting back. Marinka's like running at you, and a wave of energy comes over the deck and wipes her off the boat.
Oh! No. Okay, well, say hi to your ma. Bye. Do I have the book?
You have the book.
Jan! Jan on a mission. Jan is doing her good girl dance.
This person literally just floats away, like zooming off into the astral realm, out of the stream, and just like a astronaut, just with no.
You gotta go. I am sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, to be honest, I really just wish you hadn't had that book. Or rather, I wish you'd just given me that book. Honestly, I felt like I was put into a corner and I didn't have a lot of choice. So. I tell you, when the council wants something done, they send Jan on the job.
That's right. Jan, you're holding that book, and the book is like, open me. I'm your friend, Jan.
All right, book. We've had some times. We go way back. However, I'm going to try to resist. I'm going to try to resist the temptation like my mom always wanted me to. And I'm just gonna, can I wrap the book up? I'm gonna wrap it in something I find on the deck and close that sucker up.
Yep, give me a, that's gonna be another wisdom save.
Ooh, nailed it.
All right.
3, 18, 19, 21.
That is good enough to resist the call.
Oh, okay. Dang, book.
It's like, oh, come on. Awesome of powers.
Oh, suddenly Jan is thinking she may have kept that girl on board. now it's just me and this book alone. Oh, you did it again, Jan. You got tempted by a handsome boat and you lost your cool.
Right. So you're floating along.
I'm floating along. Can I steer this boat?
Have you ever steered a boat before?
I mean, I feel like giving Jan's backstory maybe, but I don't know if I have the numbers to back it up. I do have, what is it called? Beep, boop, 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 survival. I have survival skills, right. Sense of direction, tracking, and such.
Okay, I'll give you, give me that roll. Give me that roll. Yeah.
Come on, Jan. That says, I believe it goes like that. 6.
A 6.
I get to add some stuff to it.
I hope so.
6. Ooh, I had another 6 to it. You're telling me I got 12.
Okay. that keeps you from, say, wrecking or flying off the boat. You're kind of like, hey, maybe I pull a rope. No. He's like, the boat starts to turn. I'll just do this. And
it is a little bit bigger than what we studied in small engines class in high school, and it's been a while.
So you see that this stream is approaching yet another. It widens out, and it is approaching some sort of structure that seems to be floating there in the middle of whatever this is. And it looks like a small temple of sorts.
Oh, goodness.
And you can almost feel the presence of ancient gods, perhaps, around it. And with your incredible boating skills, the boat kind of veers off the main path. I guess not really scraping against anything. And heading right for it. Would you like to perhaps attempt to try some sort of maneuver that should give you animal handling? Yes, animal handling is going to be the role.
Oh no! Does it seem like if I run into this, I'm going to cause damage to it or me?
Yeah, or the boat. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's great.
I mean, if this was real life, if this was a real world, yes, it is. However, the astral realm. So, but what? No one knows. But if you give me the all-powerful animal handling check,
goodness, and what I do at some point want to make sure this book is firmly attached to me. Woo! Okay. Animal handling. I got a 3, which puts me at a solid 4. All right.
As well, you don't fly off the side of the boat.
Okay, cool.
However, you clearly have pulled the wrong rope. You're like, nope, that didn't do it. I'll unpull it. Oh no. Okay, crap. Okay. You start running around the deck. You at one moment as the boat kind of shifts, you kind of lean over the side, and of course the reason I had you make an animal check is because there is an eyeball on this boat.
Oh,
and it gives you a wink
before it dies.
As you bootlegger reverse. Oh wait, why am I doing it with my hand?
Oh. Sorry, Bolty McBoltface.
Don't do that again. Just walks away.
Okay, bye. Sorry.
And you have run into this stone, what appears to be stone temple, a small temple, and there is a creature here. Someone, perhaps, not really sure. It's wearing a cool hat.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Hey there. Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Jan Plotz, city council worker and servant of the people. Nice to meet you.
Is it? Nice to meet me. I can't help but notice that you are quite here.
Oh yeah, yeah, that is right. There was a bit of a misunderstanding, and I accidentally tripped and fell into the astral plane of no fault of my own. But now I'm surviving. I found a boat, so that was cute. She's like checking her stuff for blood. Like, don't get stabby, Jan.
My goodness. You and your whole self is here. That's unfortunate for you.
Oh, is that unusual? People don't do that normally?
No, it's it's not usual and quite dangerous for you and permanent, even if anything bad were to happen.
Oh, that's not great. Oh goodness. I mean, if there's anything I can say for myself, it's that I try to be nice and neighborly and as kind to those I meet as possible. So I certainly hope nothing bad comes. Is there? You seem awfully ominous. What's your situation? What's all this now? Where am I?
Well, my darling, you are on the astral plane. This is a temple. You have found yourself in the right place, I think, because I would like to help you get on out of here because you are going to be, well, potentially in danger here, and I think maybe I should help you on your way.
Oh gosh, jeepers. Actually, that would be really nice because I gotta tell you that boat thing was about as much direction as I had, and I would like to get home. The only problem is I know of a very dangerous object. I mean, dangerous and that a lot people want it, but it should be in a museum, culturally for the people. And I would hate for it to just get lost in some private collection somewhere. So I just need to get this chalice, and I'd like to be out of here on my way just as much as you'd like me to be on my way. Sure.
Oh, a chalice. You're looking for a chalice here.
Yeah, it was accidentally taken from the museum, and I'm on the hunt for it so it doesn't end up in somebody's living room. I think it's for the people, and I'm Jan Plots for the people. So it's not any significance to anyone other than historically, and I think it should be in a museum. Just get that chalice and I'll be on my way, don't you know?
That sounds the for the people and the museum. Absolutely.
Have you seen one? You haven't seen one, have you?
Have I seen one?
You haven't seen one.
Actually, you'll need to give me a perception check.
Okay.
See if you could recognize that the thing screaming by you like a comet was actually a chalice.
19.
Oh, yeah. Well, recently, as far as time is in the astral realm, which is kind of wibbly wobbly, as we all know, there was a chalice that shot by literally like a comet, just like screaming with magic just pouring out of it.
And do I recognize the book also?
I'm gonna need you to give an Arcana roll on that one.
I rolled a natural 21.
Huh. Well,
not great for Jan.
Have never seen this particular book before, but so Lisa, this book that she has tucked away, and by the way, has bound, and you can tell that she has bound it like, I'm not trying to open this anytime, is definitely of a, let's just call it a religion that you really don't see eye to eyes with. And, yeah, not too good.
Well, Miss Jan.
Hey, Jan Plots.
I would like to help you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. I'd like to guide you. I'm somewhat familiar with ferrying people along their way.
Goodness. See, I don't want to seem ignorant, but is it because you're a cat person and the boat is a fish?
while I can understand your logic there, no, I'm a priestess of Anubis, and I generally ferry people along the other way. I don't often ferry people back to life, but I can tell that you don't belong here, and you should be getting back to where you're going.
Goodness. Well, I am so glad to hear you say that. I'm excited to go on a journey with you. I don't have many cat friends, and my friends at home will just be so excited when I have a story to tell them later on.
Quite.
Great. Okay. Well, if you saw which way the chalice went, I'll follow your lead. I'm happy to just go along with you if you know where that went.
To the left.
To the left.
You kind of point down the stream there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you suppose we can take the boat to get there, or do you have some kind of travel magic that you use here?
I travel in this realm in a different way, I think, than you do. So perhaps we should take the boat.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds nice. We'll see if there's some snacks in the cabin.
All right, so you board upon the boat, and so Lisa, you are pretty sure that yes, you'll have to take this boat because Jan, physically, is traveling differently than all of you. So you get on board and you head on down this stream. Jan, you can tell that Salisa is actually calming the energy around you and like around the boat. For those waves that were splashing through and over the boat and everything seem to be calmer, and it's pretty smooth sailing. Jan, the book says, Jan, open me.
Oh, Jan, no, don't do it, Jan.
This person is here to destroy you and me. I can help you. I can get you back. This person is evil. Must be stopped.
Must be stopped. Oh, okay, Jan. Jan, take some deep breaths. You have already stabbed a person today. And your limit should not be one person per day. This is not how your mom and pa raised you. Oh, don't get stabby, Jan. Don't get stabby, Jan. You can do it. Okay. And for a second time, I am going to attempt to resist the power of the book.
All right. Give me another wisdom save.
Oh, all right. Not bad. I'm going to apologize for my middle of the roadness today because I am at a 10.
Oh, but
yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. Failed.
Jan,
let's roll. Let's see what happens.
That book is really persuasive, and you're pretty certain that this person, Salisa, is not to be trusted, and they're definitely gonna try to stab you. And you know what? You should probably use that book to just get rid of her because, well, let's face it, she means to kill you.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jan. It's stab or be stabbed. And in this relationship, who does the stabbing? Jan, who does the stabbing? You do. You do the stabbing. All right. All right, book. Let's do this.
Before this happens, let's give a confessional. Let's go to confessions.
Because I need my glasses to see things.
Oh, the temple of the astral plane is coming along nicely. Thecla will be so pleased, especially considering the fact of what I've found wandering around here. Guess I'm just gonna follow it around for a little while because I want to know what it's up to, and Thecla certainly will want to know what it's up to. By it, I mean Jan. I don't understand why its whole presence is here. That's odd. Either way, I'll have a lot to report back.
Whew, there has been an uptick in stabbings. I'm going to have to start making a flow chart and writing down the names of these people I stabbed because somebody's going to have to call their parents and let them know. I mean, I'm definitely going to get an intern to do that, but I gotta tell you, Jan, you've done a little bit too much stabbing lately. I wonder if maybe, all right, maybe I can get this book to do some dirty work for me. I can't look in it. But what would happen if a cat person looked in it? All right, Jan, do you have a plan? I think the council will be happy. Okay, Jan, you can do it. Deep breaths. Let's get stabbing.
Well, I don't think I need to say anything more than that. Oh my. Did we think this was going to end any other way?
You know, give a lady a clipboard and she'll just go to work.
All right, Jan. As Salisa is guiding the boat with her outstretched arms,
Oh,
waves.
that's really a cool trick. Oh my goodness. And they just listen to you like that? That's really fantastic. Man,
I've spent a lot of time traveling the astral plane. I understand it quite well.
Wow. Well, it seems like we've got, just a little ways to go until we get that chalice. But just planning ahead, once we get it, what's the old protocol on getting me out of here, getting me back to the human realm, if you will?
That's an excellent question, which I definitely know the answer to, that Paolo will now explain.
Well, there are certain places that you can bring her back to. You have not finished the portal yet on your temple, but there are other places to go along this stream that should be able to get her back into Magecroft. Certain little spells, certain little things that you can do. It's all a matter of timing, and of course, the magic words, of course, which are always Klaatu Barada Nikto. I mean, that's always.
Good.
That's always.
Is that just spelled phonetically?
Yeah, but you have to say it, Klaatu Barada Nikto. That's
Nikto. Okay. Yeah, my cousin had a patch for that for a little while. I think it worked pretty well for him.
You are approaching a ruin, and so Lisa, you're pretty sure that is where, if you were to like beeline that chalice, it is somewhere in this weird, destroyed, could have been a castle at some point, could have been a temple, perhaps. Whatever it was literally, it was a large building. It looks like the roof has been ripped off and now is just floating in space with this like ripped off roof just hovering.
Wow.
And there does seem to be a green glow coming from inside.
Oh.
Miss Jan, I believe your chalice is within here.
Oh, gosh. Oh, for crying out loud. That's cool looking. We don't have those up north. This is a cool place you got here. All right. Well, you know what? I would love to go down there and get it, but I'm just a little nervous that this book isn't terribly fashioned to my belt, and I'm a little nervous that I would drop it. Not that it's anything important. It's just my diary and my personal effects. Not important to anybody else. But I thought maybe would you mind hanging on to that? I'll take the binding off of it. We're not gonna need that. Would you mind hanging on to that for me? And I'll just hop beep bop down and get that chalice.
Of course, I can hold your book for you. Would you not like my assistance in collecting the chalice?
Oh, no.
But my darling, you see, there are many things that happen here that I'm afraid you're a little bit too inexperienced to really know about, and I could be of much assistance to you in these types of situations, as I am now helping you across your entire journey.
Oh, you're right. I'm just trying to save you the trouble and be polite.
Jan, the book says, if you open the book in Salisa's face, I will take care of her. And apparently only you hear that, because Salisa didn't hear, just is standing there.
Oh, great book. When you're right, you're right. Okay. Hey, Salisa, could you come over here one time? I just remembering a really cool passage that I wrote in my journal that was kind of weirdly like this situation. It's weird, right? It was like a dream I wrote in there, and I think you'd think it was a hoot to just see how similar this situation is to my dream in my journal. So come on over for a sec.
That is so unusual.
Yeah.
But unusual things do tend to happen around here. Interesting that you'd want to share your private thoughts with me like that, since we just met, but all right.
We just met. Oh, don't you know? Once we've met, you're part of the family, practically sitting on the Davenport together, watching our favorite stories. So I'd love to share it with you. And then I just take that book and I crack it open. And Jan, you don't want to, but you gotta, Jan. Throw it in her face.
All right. So Jan, you see a mass of tentacles come out of the book, grab Salisa, and then pull her completely into the book.
Oh, sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, it's the player's handbook.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Ooh, my bad. I'm sorry. Another one down. Another one bites the dust, Jan.
Is literally hovering now in midair and just Jan.
No.
We can work together, Jan.
Book. All right, book.
I can get you out of this. I can get you home.
But I just saw you suck a person into your mouth hole. And I know that you did not Listerine afterwards, and it cannot be very safe and sanitary in there.
It is absolutely not safe inside this part. But this page, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
Oh. Can I jump on the book? I just slam it closed. No book.
You can try to jump onto the book and slam it closed.
Deanna is fighting the inevitable.
Give me a gosh. You know what? I'm gonna call it acrobatics. Give me an acrobatics check.
Come on, Secret Marge. Oh, okay, not bad, not terrible. But no. It is a total 14.
So Jan, you're like, no! You karate chop it out of the air. It hits the ground, and you're like, and you go to stomp on it. It opens up, and you are standing on a plane, on a big, it's a piece of paper. It seems like you're standing on a gigantic, like 60-foot wide book. Just
I'm just hanging out.
weird drawings on it, and you're just standing there. You are a very tiny person compared to this book.
Oh, Jan, you've gotten yourself in a real pickle.
You sure did.
Person, a big giant book in one day. I am going to have to start a journal.
I didn't plan that. All right, so Jan.
You never planned. Jan always finds a way to murder.
I did not see that coming. Jan, a creature rises up from in the book. And it looks pretty tentacly, like a big like octopus, like a person wearing an octopus for a head.
Okay.
And it says, I am Mot Oth. Jan, I can help you. Do my bidding, and I will give you power beyond your wildest imagination.
Oh, why didn't you lead with that? Have you seen me today? I have murdered multiple people.
That is just the beginning, Jan, and you're just the kind of person that I seek. I know you, Jan. I know your mind, and now that you have entered this book, I can see your hopes, your desires. You wish to become a full member of the committee of Vampire, Jan. I know you do, and I can help you. I will not only help you become a vampire, but you will have even more power than any vampire you've ever met.
Okay.
Join me, Jan.
I'm listening. I mean, on the one hand, Jan, is this the route you want to go down? On the other hand, yes, absolutely. Sign me up. I'm not sure why it took you this long. If you just whispered all that junk instead of like, Jan, I'm going to kill you or whatever you said before, I've been writing this book on day one.
It's called seduction, Jan. It's called seduction. You don't just lead with that sort of thing. You kind of settle in, you glide in, and then boom.
I thought, listen, if we have found 2 PBRs and a walleye in that boat, I feel like we'd be at the committee already, baby.
Jan.
Yeah.
I need you to exit this book. I need you to find the chalice and bring the book and the chalice together. You will say the magical words, and that's right. And I will get you back to this world that you wish to be in.
I could be part of their world.
Yes.
And I would very much like to be.
Yes. Yes, Jan. Just do as I say, Jan.
All right. Jan Plot's here. I don't think I caught your name.
Mot Oth. And you hear a bit of an echo. It's like Mot Oth.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
Some good effects there, Mothman. All right. Well, let's keep her moving. Pitter patter. Right. Let's get at her.
All right. A flurry of pages. You're standing back on the deck of the ship. The book hovers back up.
Hi, book.
Don't step on me unless I tell you to, Jan.
All right. Well.
This little tongue.
All right. Oh, Jan, should you trust this book? Are you really gonna follow the commands of a book that is kind of tentacly and slimy? I don't know what other choice I have. I want what I want. All right. I trepidatiously. Let's get stabbing.
All right. You hop off the boat and enter this ruin of what appears to be some kind of temple, unknown origin. And you have no idea how long it's been here. As you go from boat to temple, it's one of those instantaneous, like, oh,
nope.
And you're not exactly, you felt like you only took like a couple steps and the boat's way over there. You're way over here. You're in this temple, which seems larger now that you're inside of it. Cathedral-esque with no roof, just open to the sky. The sky, that's in air quotes. And way in the corner of some rubble is a glowing green chalice.
Oh, it's there. It calls to me. The possibility that I, Jan, who has wanted to become a vampire for so long, but has been denied by the committee and put off and told one more job, Jan, could have everything I've always wanted in my grasp. And it's right there in that chalice. I want that power. I want it. And I'm going to go get it.
All right.
Jan's on the case. All right. What do I have to do to get across this rubble, as it were?
Well, you start to go across. And you see now the chalice is glowing green. On the other side of the room, as you're like moving towards it without moving your feet, you see something come through the wall, and it glows red, and it appears to be, now I have to say that you have seen vampires, you have seen all sorts of wacky things, but you've never yet actually seen a demon. And this appears to be a demon. It glows red. It has wings and giant horns and nasty teeth. And it comes through the wall, intent and focused on the chalice. It doesn't even see you.
Oh.
And it's like...
That's a tricky pickle, Jan. All right. I know it's tempting, but I think in this scenario, maybe stabbing isn't exactly the perfect option. Let's explore another route.
3 for 3, Jan. You can't get there.
It's true. You can't get through every city council meeting with a stabbing. 75%, yeah, but sometimes you got to go with diplomacy. All right, Jan. I do think I have beep a boop a boop. I'm prepping myself. I have uncanny dodge, so if I get hurt, it's not the end of the world, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I have my clipboard of knowledge, and I'd like to see if I can. How far away am I from this demon creature, and how far away is this demon from the chalice?
Distance is practically not important, but the chalice is, say, 50 feet over that way, and the creature is 50 feet over that way, and they're about 50 feet from each other. So
right.
It's a little bit of a triangle.
With your knowledge of triangulars, we're going to use Pythagorean's theorem, and I'm just going to trust that I can move faster than this demon creature, because apparently I've got some kind of cool superhuman speed in this place. So let's let her rip.
All right.
And I'm going to attempt to just sneak in there and see if I can grab the chalice and just keep her moving.
All right. You're like, I got this. And make a perception check. But add your arcana as well.
Perception. Okay, so I am at with my perception, I'm at 17, and arcana is a 2. So okay. I'm a 19 total.
Great. So you are moving, and you're like whoosh, and you are about to pick up the chalice, and you feel that something is wrong. You have moved astrally, projected, and you look back. Your body is where you left it, There's a silver cord from your foot to your body. And your body seems to be bound, held magically by some sort of magical, like, grasp. And you're like, huh? 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 You look over at the demon who is doing this. And he's looking at you. And you're here.
It's weirding me out too.
Oh, it's weirding out. It's weirding out me. If I kill your body, you're dead.
Oh, that's not great. Okay. I see I have taken a misstep here, demon man. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat myself back to my body.
Wait just a minute there. I felt the power source, and I believe it's that chalice you're holding. Tell me, what were you going to do with that?
Oh, do you know what? I will be honest with you. I was gonna take this chalice back. I'm not really sure how to use it, but great news is I have this book. It's kind of like a cookbook, and it does tell you how to use the chalice. So I was just gonna get the chalice and then look in the book, and maybe I don't know what your day looks like, sir, but maybe we could look at it together.
I can feel that the powers coming from that chalice are of great old ones whose power is enormous. I believe that I would like to work with you.
Oh, thank goodness, because I thought for sure you were just going to eat me.
Well, wow. I'm only astrally here. So I'm not really that hungry. What is your name?
My name's Jan, and I'm coming to the realization I might not be a good government employee. I seem to be more stabby than diplomatic.
Well, that depends on the government now, doesn't it?
I suppose so. And if you don't tell anybody, I'll be completely honest with you. The people I work for really wouldn't be put off too much by working with a fellow such as yourself.
Jan, the power you have in your hands right now is probably more power than anyone else on your world has. You shouldn't be working for anyone. You should be the queen of your own world. Jan, we should work together. Where do you live, Jan? Where do you live?
Well, if I'm being completely honest with you, I live up on the surface of whatever this is. And I don't like the people I work for.
Neither do I, honestly.
Maybe I could take a few of them out. Maybe I could have everything I've always wanted and hold the power in my hands. And maybe with you at my side, no one would be able to stop me and my chalice from ruling everything that I've wanted to rule and enforcing all government codes that I've been writing in my notebook for so long that I've gotten denied by Janice in accounting.
How lawful evil of you, Jan. How lawful evil. Jan plots. What? Jan plots. You... Yeah. Work with the committee.
I like to prefer to say I used to work for the committee.
Marvelous. Jan Potts. You see, I'm actually just wandering the astral realm for funsies, while the body that I have possessed finally gets some rest. Poor little Kazoo. Poor little Kazoo.
What a boner, right?
Jen, well, I mean, Kazoo has some problems. Let me tell you, split personality. There's like 2 spirits in her already, and then I'm taking over. I'm driving the truck. It's a little bit.
Kazoo sounds like she's having a real party.
Jan, I'm willing to work with you, Jan. I think that enormous power can be ours. You can rule Urt if you'd like. Jan, I can get you back to the committee and give you a little help. They call me Egoloth.
And what is it you would like in return for this favor, Egoloth?
Oh, Jan. There are so many other worlds that I can rule if you just help me subdue them. You can have all of Urt if you'd like. I'll help you with that.
The scope of my power is finally tingling in my fingers. Oh. You know, I think I'm going to need some muscle on my side if I'm going to take down the committee. And since the chalice is mine now, I think it's possible I might be able to grant a few favors once it's done.
Sounds like a plan, Jan. I will meet you back on Urt. I believe that you can get there on your own accord. He points to the chalice in the book.
I got a chalice and a book and some words, and we're gonna give it a whirl.
I believe that when the next you see the committee, I will be in a different form. A small, 3-foot tall form. Mm-hmm. You'll know me by the pointy hat that I will be wearing. I will give you the wink of knowing.
Very subtle.
And you will give me the wink of knowing in return. When you're ready to throw down, and we will rule.
Okay. I like the cut of your jib. You're gonna be smaller, more compact. I guess that's smart. You know, you don't want to stand out too much with all this going on.
Right.
I'm excited to work with you, sir. Janplat's former city worker.
He says, allow you to return to your body. And he releases the bind. You come together. Whoo! And then he puts his hand out.
Oh, Janplat's former city employee.
Janplat's Egoloth. He grips your hand, and you do feel a cut in your hand. And he licks the blood. He says, "It's a deal." And
Egoloth, are you feeling something between? Oh, he's gone. Okay.
He's gone.
Wow. I can't blame a lady for trying.
Yeah, well, you'll see him again.
Yeah. All right, Janplatz. It's time to get ourselves to the surface and take everything we've always deserved.
Wow.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Bye-bye. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, Jan. All right, so you have the chalice. You have the book.
Let's do this. Katu Barata Nikto!
The chalice fills with energy. You are compelled to drink it. And blast of light and sound. And you land in the creepy garden district in Magecroft, which is the neighborhood of which your boss, your contact with the committee, Justin Thumberbatch.
Oh, Thumberbatch himself.
The cheesy vampire. That's where he lives. And you're like, his house is right down the street.
How convenient. Oh, Mr. Thumberbatch. Ignore me.
You're gaining more people to your gang.
Excellent. Everyone's gonna look at you, and they need to be looking at me, Jan. Hi. You're the cutest in the world.
It'll improve our ratings, Jan. Don't worry.
I love you. Go away. All right. Wow. They're just flocking to Jan back on Earth. You're the best. All right. Jan. It's time to jam.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the question of the hour is, do I take them out one by one? Or do I try to rile the committee into a meeting and take them all out at once? Jan. I think for now, because Jan's no dummy, she may not be a great government employee after all, but she's no dummy. I like to go give a little spy on Justin Thunderbatch.
Very well. Things have changed. It appears to be months since the last time you were here. You're looking around. The season has changed. It's cold again, but the leaves are gone off the trees. Last time it was fall. You were like, whoa, and it appears to be almost spring. Things are starting to be green again. However, in the creepy garden district, things are actually weird and twisted all the time because there's a lot of vampires who live here. So yes, Rem Tommy, she did miss Christmas. Yes.
Oh man.
All right. And Tiamat, oh my gosh, it only comes around once a year.
Oh, my favorite.
The running of the Tiamat.
Yeah.
All right, but don't worry, there's a new holiday for the running of the Hellhounds.
Sacrifices must be made by all of us. Listen,
it's true.
Some people are gonna get stabbed, other people are gonna miss Tiamat, so we all are suffering, truly.
Yep.
Me the most.
Now, there does seem to be some sort of strange energy that's happening here. You can tell that there are certain extra wards around the buildings that were not here before. Perhaps there might be some sort of fight going on. You're not really sure. They're like, there's extra wards, there's no guards per se that you can see.
Interesting. Well, I got extra wards, and I'm just a human up against some vampires, but I do have the secret chalice.
You also know that, you have the pass code to get through the defenses as you are a member of the committee, and but it is different. It has changed.
It has changed. I think perhaps. I have the chalice and I have the book, which is what I am supposed to deliver on my super secret, top secret mission. So I think maybe that's exactly what I do. But before I do, I'll give a look around. This person said I would see him in the other realm. So I just I want to give a look over my shoulder on either side.
Okay.
To see if my new friend just happens to be around?
No, nobody's here right now. No.
All right. Well, then I guess it's just up to Jan. Get it,
right.
Jan. And I suppose there's nothing less suspicious than walking up and knocking on the front door.
All right. As usual, of course, the door opens before you actually knock. They always love to do that, those vampires. And so there you are. You just walk straight up, and you're like, the door's open. Cleese, the thrall of one of the other thralls of Justin, is there to answer the door. He's like, Jan, you've come back. What? Where were you?
I tell you what, I have been long and far. That park adventure they sent me on, oh, jeepers. It just, it sent me on quite a whirlwind of an adventure, but you know me, I've got big goals and I'm a hard worker, so you need a job done, you call me.
Things have changed, Jen. There's a war going on between the committee and a group of warlocks and another group of warlocks. We've joined forces. We have some I'm just gonna say some strange allies, and they've just gotten up. Actually, we're actually having a little bit of a little tea time thing here, and you see in the parlor next to you is the vampire Justin Thumberbatch.
Oh, yay!
And a small person of 3 feet in stature. And on the
I'm just excuse me. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Allergies, seasonal allergies. Time shift.
And the strangest thing, however, is that on their own chair, which is stacked with books up to a high level, is, well, what appears to be a banana with arms and googly eyes and a hat.
And a pixie blade.
So, these are your new allies? They're quite a powerful bunch.
Justin looks at you. Jan, you've returned. How on earth? He thought you were dead.
Go away.
Hellhounds all over this place. Don't worry, I've done tons of them.
Dead. Sorry about that. People are attracted to me from all over the place, I tell you. Once I got back from the Astral room.
It's your hellhound musk really just kicking in.
Sometimes apparently it leaves a little smell on you. Traveling, not changing your clothes too often. Sometimes they come at you. Yeah, Justin. You know what? I'm back. I went on quite an adventure. I know that it was a little longer than my usual time frame of getting things done, but that park was important to the committee. That was important to the committee. And who gets it done? Your favorite ally intern, Jane.
Oh, Jen, you are one step closer to becoming a vampire. Yes.
Which is exactly what I wanted to hear.
One step closer.
How many steps are there? How many steps are there?
Oh, there's several steps. Sure.
Yeah.
How many steps does she have left to go?
Did you retrieve the chalice?
You know what? Yeah, I sure did.
And the book.
Oh, that book? Oh, yes, I do remember you saying something about a book and how it was very important. And you know what I found out? I found out that this chalice and book together hold quite a bit of power. And you know what I decided? Is that I should assemble my own team of super sleuths and fighters. Because you know what's a little more frustrating than standing in line at the DMV for 4 hours just to be told that you have the wrong form? It's being promised that you're going to be a vampire for 35 years and watching yourself age and not being able to do anything about it, Justin.
Jen. Just put the book and the chalice on the table. I'll make you a vampire, Jen. I'll make you a vampire right now.
Oh, you're going to make me a vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, for golly sakes. Oh, for cute, you're going to make me a vampire. Tell it to my mom's tater casserole. Guess who's going to be the head vampire from now on, Justin? Me and my squad. And then I take that chalice out of the table again. But I got my chalice of power, and I got my book. And I realized I don't know what to do with them.
You just pointed at him.
I just splash him in the face with it. I open the book, and I yell him with the...
Do you say the words?
And I maybe even say, thank you. Maybe with a little prompting, I even say, Katu Barata Nikto!
Oh, yeah. All right. So, oh, shoot. And so just all of these little, you like open up the book, you throw the chalice at him. All of these like glowing green squiddies shoot out and attack Justin. And Khalees is like, whoa, what? Who? Wah! Jan, you vile betrayer. Dark Kazoo, what do you do?
I grab him by the back of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
And I hold him and I present him to Jan.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Yodrick, what do you do?
I'm gonna poke him in the toes with my pixie blade.
You fly off. Yeah!
I tell Jan, this is your opportunity to take what you want. You don't need him to give it to you. You take it.
Ooh, Dark Kazoo, you look good today. And thank you. Ladies, stick together. Hoes before vampires.
Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
I would say 2 out of my 3 personalities are masculine presenting, but sure.
Sure.
Do bananas qualify as hoes?
Sure. Well, I think that's what the word is in Portuguese, I think.
And I say, pointy hats before pointy teeth. Am I right?
So, Yodrick,
now we're having a conversation.
Did you stab Justin the vampire, or did you stab Khalees the thrall?
Whoever was closest.
Well, they'll actually, Khalees is closer, so you can just stab him
right in the toes.
Just get him.
I mean, you can run across the table and leap and slice him, not just in the toe, and something more vital.
Do that.
I mean, all right. I like a toe thing.
You by all means.
Like right under the toenails.
All right.
Ah!
So you just leap off the chair, run underneath the table to the other side, and slice him with that razor sharp pixie knife. Ugh. Go ahead, roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta find my character sheet.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Nat 21 to the banana assassin.
Oh, good. That means I don't know that.
The razor sharp pixie knife glints for just a moment before you slice this guy's right through his shoe. It just doesn't even slow it down. Just and I believe it's like +3, then it's +3 for your dex, and then it's like a D4, but there's a lot of pluses going on there.
It's probably not a sneak attack though, because I did yell "Banana Assassin" as I did it. So
worth it.
Totally worth it. Yeah, it's still 9 damage, which is plenty. You take it. I don't know if you've ever stubbed your toe before, but seriously, I'm pretty sure that stubbing a toe is like maybe 1 hit point of damage. Maybe like that's a bad stub. He just took 9 damage to his toe. Like he is on the floor. Like I don't care who you are. Like
Double it.
That hurts.
Oh yeah, and then doubled. Oh, that's
18. You stabbed him in the toe to death.
the question is, did you want to take his entire foot off because you could?
Oh yeah, you can definitely cleave a foot entirely from a person by starting with the toenail. It's definitely a thing.
I mean, it's very painful, like right up the foot. I'm just saying that's a lot of and plus 10 damage. You've hit a major artery in the toe.
I went from toe to spine.
Oh, and you cut him up the length of the leg, and this artery just right. Oh my gosh. You're like, yeah, I mean, he's gonna bleed out. He goes down like a sack of potatoes. Just, was that the banana?
How's
They're very
that
high
for
in potassium.
potassium in your diet?
Yeah. You're gonna fit in just nicely, Jan Plotz.
So Justin is being attacked by giant squid things that are draining his power, and apparently sucking the vampiric blood out of him. They're like little tiny squid, and they're just like, and he seems to be like shrinking as you watch. I guess the question is, are you just gonna let him die? Are you just gonna? Is there anything you'd like to say to Justin before he dies?
Oh man. Do you know what? What I have learned more than anything on this particular adventure is that teamwork and diplomacy are important, and so is persuasion. So I don't know if there's a way to get Justin to a stable condition, but maybe I'd just like to let him know that we could maybe use a vampire on our team. And I don't mean a vampire that's my boss. I mean a vampire that is my henchman and can follow me around and be part of my team and not die right now.
Ooh. All right, give me a little persuasive roll. You definitely have a serious bonus.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're persuading him so much as ultimating.
Ultimating him.
Give me the ultimatum roll.
It's the age of Jan, and it begins now.
Auto success to Jan.
I am at a total of 15.
All right. Well, fortunately, there's pretty much a plus 10 to that. And it is also an auto success and a crit. Actually, Blondie just threw down the crit. There was an auto success, which was okay, but the crit, Justin stuck to his chair, shrinking as these weird squid vampire things are sucking they're like giant ticks now. They're like filling up with blood. And he's like, I'll do anything you say. I will be, yes, just don't kill me.
Anything I say, including turning me into a vampire?
Yes.
All right. Hey team, what do you say? Do you want another member?
Let's see how well he turns you into a vampire.
I like your style, Dark Kazoo. You're really a good one. All right. Is it possible for me? Do I have any amount of control on the book to pull it back?
Oh yeah.
At this point?
As you've been talking, all these squids seem to be slowing down and stop draining the blood from him. They've got him almost to death, and they've stopped like. And the book says to you, Jan, here's a little warning, Jan. Don't let him bite you, because you will be under his thrall. You will be his servant. But take one of my squids and take the blood from there. You will become your own vampire.
All right, okay. Listen, you have not misled me so far. So, all right, book, I'm going to trust you.
All you have to do is just rip into that squid and drink the blood.
It's just like calamari.
It's a straw.
I had it fried at the state fair, and it was good. So I just rip that sucker off.
Oh man! Well, what an incredible scene we have here tonight. As Jan, the squids release their hold on him and then seem to just disappear as Jan is covered in the blood of a vampire, and you see the teeth come out, the eyebrows get all eyebrowy. I'm not gonna say vampires, but vampires.
Oh, wow.
Wait. I'm gonna give you the full screen on that one. Hang on, wait. Wait.
That's awesome.
Jan, you feel the power of a free vampire inside of you. You are not the thrall of anyone else. You're your own vampire.
I am my own vampire. Oh, it feels good to be my own vampire. And you know what the first thing is I'd like to do as my own vampire? I'd like to rip this little piece I've been saving on my lanyard clean off. And you know what that little piece is? It's a vampire killing steak. And I'm gonna stab him with my lanyard.
Well, he only had one hit point left, and he was restrained.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
And he disappears into a little puff of blech. Jan, you do know that vampires, you have to destroy his, because you are knowledgeable in the ways of vampires. You do know that if he is allowed to return to his grave, he will be able to come back, blah, blah, blah. All you have to do is wreck his coffin or maybe throw it outside so that the sunlight, because if he comes back to his coffin and it's outside.
All right. Hey, team. I'm assuming you guys would like to be part of my team and not die. Are you on board with that?
Yeah, I'm glad you've joined my team, Jan Platts.
I'm just here for the party. Whoever's the team leader, I just want to be there.
Okay. I think we definitely have something going on here. Well,
I think this is definitely the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Then I'll say, hey, friends. You
There
want
we
to
go.
light a grave on fire?
I'm here.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
All right.
And I do my demon glow, and I start to glow like I'm on fire because I'm a demon.
Yes.
I start digging around in my pockets for matches, but then I remember that I'm a banana and I don't have pockets.
But you did good, though, today with that whole foot business.
Oh, my.
Ooh, you got him.
Well, now we have the Legion of Gnome and Jan the Vam. Fire. I should have thought about that. Oh, and now they are kind of taking over the committee. At least they've hacked away at it a little bit. And, oh my, it's allegiance is switching. This is like Game of Thrones. This is Game of Thrones level of like everybody just hacking.
Janpire.
Janpire. She is a Janpire. She is a Janpire. She is a Janpire.
I'm gonna say Reverend Tommy for the win on that one. I was like, I know there's something here, and I just didn't have it right there. I just it's just like Game of Thrones, but with more death.
Whoa!
But you know what's really gonna happen is if you mess with the Legion of Gnome, you're gonna get Janana'd.
You're gonna be turned into a smoothie.
Half Jan, half banana, Janana'd.
Janana'd. You just got Janana'd.
All right, my friends. Well, now this legion of evil forces, oh my gosh, are just getting more and more powerful. You know they're gonna go on some sort of powerful killing spree. I think that's where we're gonna leave our adventure for the rest of the night. We've got the haiku wrap up at 8 o'clock. And I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight on this crazy madcap adventure. We now know whatever happened to Jan. Jan became super powerful.
Jan just out there stabbing, I guess.
Just keep stabbing, just keep stabbing. And now she is possibly one of the most powerful creatures in all of Magecroft.
Have our own cabal situation at hand.
Oh my goodness. It only
Most
gets
powerful creature next to me.
I was gonna say we have a total of what are there? 5 of us now? 6 of us with Dark Kazoo.
Well,
I've got 3.
How many people are in there?
3
total, yeah.
3.
Well,
so technically there's 6
2
of us.
or 3, 4, 5. Who's the 6th?
Wait, you got 3 and you?
Oh yeah, and me. I don't know.
3.
Well,
This is a lot harder.
I've got 3.
You got 3.
We got Banana
1,
Assassin.
4.
And you got 1.
And
5.
Oh,
5.
5. We
There's
got
5.
5 total.
And now, Jan, all of Justin Thumberbatch's hellhounds come to you and
that's good.
sit and
Aw.
She's literally outside. Cameron just took her outside. The one time I
one
dog.
bring that dog back in for a cameo.
She'll be back in here in like 1 second. Oh man.
And they all bow their heads to you, and they all.
She's been. I did. Thank God we made it to the end of the adventure with all the middle of the road rolls and dog in and out. Oh, what a day.
All right, my friends. Well, now the evil increases. This is like a combo between some sort of Game of Thrones and Empire Strikes Back, all in one kind of really great thing. We'll find out what happens next time, my friends. Jan plots, vampire extraordinaire. Marge, thanks for being here on the show tonight. Thanks for joining us for the Sunday side quest. Kazoo, shout out to Mayhemmer, who was the red shirt basically of the night.
She's like, how long is it gonna take to kill me? I've got places to go. Come on, people.
We tried really hard.
All right, my friends.
Really fun.
Thanks so much for tuning in. In 1 hour, we'll be right back here with the haiku wrap up. We'll be talking about this episode for sure. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching the show. I want to thank everybody for being here and performing tonight. We'll see you all next time. Remember, this is the Nat 21 channel. When a natural 20 just won't do, you need a Nat 21.
Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! La da 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 da.